So ain't nobody gonna talk about how y'all condemning Mackenzie, an unstable fucking teenager. But nobody is speaking about how the fuck her parents let her go live with a fucking 20-year-old when she was 17. Her parents do give enablers. I don't know the truth behind that story because she said she has no memory. I won't in the car. The mama said she got goddamn text message that proved the son had moved the wheel. The whole documentary was painting the picture before us before we even seen any factual evidence, and nothing was factual besides the car accelerated at a high speed when she turned the corner. She did turn that corner very precisely. I agree. Nothing was in her system besides weed. That was a fact. She did go very fast into that building. But we don't know what the fuck happened in that car. And that girl said she don't have no memory of it. Do I believe her? Do I don't? That's what's fucking wrong with this justice system. It is supposed to be till proven guilty. I do feel very sad that 2 families lost their children. However, in a court of law, it was nothing proven to me in this story besides there was a girl who was living a lifestyle that was very detrimental to her livelihood, whether she would have killed him or not. And like I said, I don't know. If anything, what I saw was she should have had like some type of like manslaughter charge, if that. But as far as like proving something, they didn't prove anything to me. But that's just me. It take a lot for me because I feel like we convict people too much with no evidence. It be circumstantial as a motherfucker. It be classism as a motherfucker. Like I literally felt like I saw them say, "Oh, PWT versus this nigga was buying her Gucci and all that shit like money." It was like it felt very much like it wasn't enough evidence for me, and that doesn't mean that whether my beliefs. Do I believe she intentionally did some shit? I caught her in a lie. But that doesn't mean that she did it. But I caught her in a lie when she said that she didn't act erratic and lose control in our relationship. We did get to have proof of her doing that with a video call. I mean, he was recording her how she was acting erratic and trying to make him open the door up. But once again, we're talking about a 17-year-old who probably doesn't know how to regulate her emotions. However, she did lie now while she's in jail. So I wonder, has she understood, her own self while she's sitting out of jail? I do have a problem with the parents. I do have a problem with them. Not that they let her smoke weed, but I do have a problem that you let your 17-year-old daughter go with a grown-ass man. I do have a problem that... and in Virginia, that literally would be statutory rape. But I do know that some states still are gross, and the age of consent isn't 18 yet. And so, we don't realize that decisions literally shape our fucking timelines. And do I think Mackenzie was a great person? No, I don't. She gave Mean Girl. She gave Mean Girl as fuck. And that's just from my own judgment, which we can't really judge people based off shit. I don't know her. I didn't go to school with her or whatever. She could have been a sweetheart and just, mean towards people that was mean towards her. But she did give Mean Girl from her, social media little glimpses and clips. And her parents did give that Mackenzie can do no wrong. But I'm just disturbed and perplexed by her living with a grown-ass man. She literally was living what people consider to be this adult life. Like a lot of teenagers look at, oh, I can drink, I can smoke, I can be out on my own. They think that is adulthood. They fail to realize the responsibility that comes and the consequences that comes with that type of adulthood. So I don't know. She did give that growing up too fast. But I feel like our justice system, that one shows how flawed our justice system is. And like I said, I do feel for the families. I I don't know what happened that night in that car. None of us really do. We can all feel what the fuck we want to feel, but I don't know what happened. Do I feel like she lost control? She could have lost control that night in that car, or he could have. Anything could have happened in that car. He could have pressed his fat foot down on the gas pedal and drove straight into the car. She could have did it, but we don't know. And I think that's the problem with our justice system is when we don't know, we fill in the blanks to make it be whatever the fuck we want to. We see that happen too many times in the justice system. So when I was watching that one, for me, it didn't sit right with my spirit to condemn her fully. I do think she deserves some type of punishment, but I don't know to what degree, because I don't know what happened in that car. And I can't prove that she knows. If she hit that fucking wall like that, we don't know if she knows. I just was in a car accident and I'm dealing with memory loss. I'm dealing with memory problems. So I don't know. When you're in a situation like that, you don't know. So that's not really like, I didn't like how they even shaped that. It was like, oh, well, it's just convenient for her that she don't remember. Did you see that collision? Like, we're going to pretend, so we're just going to play games just because we really want her to be punished. I don't like that. That's not justice. That's forcing some shit. I feel like, literally, you know, we really got to relook at our justice system. And, like, 2 lives were lost. They used the fact that she didn't have anything in her system to paint the narrative that she had to be consciously aware of what was going on. Not necessarily. But anywho, she did smoke weed and drive a lot though. That I do take everything into account, but nothing was proven to me. Nothing was proven. And I saw them text messages that their mama posted. So I be real, like, I don't understand, like, do y'all be paying attention? Because if them text messages real that her mom posted, then that meant that she wasn't the one. That was hearsay evidence what they gave us about the family said they heard her say that. Y'all don't pay attention enough to me. But her mother actually said she had text message proof and actually showed the documentary proof of the text message that Mackenzie was talking to his mom, and literally said that he had, the couple of days ago, weeks ago, whatever, before the car crash happened, that he had literally tried to kill her in the car by moving the steering wheel. We don't pay attention enough. We judge too much based on who is a favorable, like, we pick innocence based on identifiers. And it's like, I have said a shit ton of things in my life, as in, like, you know, I want to kill somebody, but that don't mean I'm a killer. It might mean I'm a killer somewhere deep down in here, but that don't mean that I've actually killed someone just because I want to. So her saying certain shit on the internet isn't an indicator. Or her saying stuff in the background is an indicator. That still ain't proof. I mean, it gives you inklings and it make you want to connect some dots, but it wasn't proven. And that's what's wrong with our justice system. And when it's situations, popular opinion wins. The less desirable candidate loses. It's not based no longer on actual factual evidence. It becomes very circumstantial. And if you know anything about circumstantial evidence, you can paint circumstantial evidence to look like what the fuck you want to look like. I don't care. Look, you take that as you want to.